Hey, we are Jay and Dre, and this is our pup Guapo. A few years ago, we purchased our Airstream travel trailer and set out to live a more intentional life. We always wanted to live off the land and homestead our very own property, but we never thought it would happen so quickly. We just bought a property. We recently purchased 20 beautiful acres of raw land in the forest with big dreams of turning it into our own slice of paradise. But it's pretty obvious we have no clue what we're doing. Since neither of us have any experience with building or growing our own food, we invite you to join our community where we can all learn together. In last week's episode, we finally started the wood stove install, learned the wrong way to cut a fallen tree, and experienced our first freeze on the mountain.
Don't mind the mess. Andre's cooking us breakfast while I start the stove install. The goal today is to get the window panel inserted. That's a really thin galvanized sheet metal that I bought from Home Depot. So right now, while we're cooking breakfast, I'm installing a fire rope. It's like a fiberglass gasketing material that you put around your door to seal up your stove. We're gonna use some of this gasketing cement stove sealer. It has a higher rating than silicone. So it's rated to 2000 degrees. So anyone that's had a wood stove is familiar with that. And since we're using a stainless steel camp stove, it's not really designed for indoor use. I'm making it a priority to seal up all the cracks and any openings where gas or fumes could leak out, because that would not be good. We do have a smoke detector and a propane sniffer, but I don't think, or maybe one of those is a carbon monoxide. Maybe one of them is. Oh, breakfast is ready. All right, so I'm gonna stop right here because this is where part of the draft comes in under here, so we don't want to block that. Hopefully this closes. Yeah, it's like braided fiberglass. There we go, like this. Okay, so we got the cardboard template cut out. Took a little bit of time to kind of finesse it and figure out exactly how we're going to install it. I guess the fun part begins. We're going to size up the sheet metal, put the cardboard up against it, and measure it out a little bit bigger so we have room to trim, cut it down. I guess before we do that, we should probably focus on cutting a hole through the cardboard. That would be smart. So. No, there he is. There we go. Okay. Just a quick little mock-up. No, I'm just gonna angle it through there like that.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Like, barely. It looks like half an inch.
What is?
From this to the pipe.
Yeah, it's at
3 and...
Let go. Yeah, 3/4, 3 3/4.
Let's redo the top. 3 3/4 inch. Oh my god, he's so precious.
Be guapo.
Oh, he's such a good boy. Okay. So move it in, slide it over. There you go. Slide it into position.
All done.
Okay, so we want to be careful. It's got sharp edges. Perfect.
The window off outside without taking me inside.
Whoa! It's squirting out the back. What the f? Old bottle, I guess. That's what happens.
Do we want to put...
I'm gonna put it in the top. Sick. Okay.
Like just right here?
Yeah, that's perfect. Last night we did the first run, the maiden voyage on the wood stove. Biggest issue is the obvious one with having smoke coming back into the trailer. And Andrea is super sensitive to wood smoke, and really any allergies, dust, pollen, dander, all of that. So last night was not good for her. She was doing good in the very beginning. We were enjoying the heat coming off the fire, but every time we went to refuel it, more smoke was coming in. We had to unplug the battery from the smoke detector. Good to know that it works. We quickly learned that using silicone, clear silicone, on the top of the flue collar was a terrible idea. I didn't look at the temperature rating. It was only rated for like 400. So that was pretty stupid, to be honest. What I do have is the cement, the fire rope cement. It's rated up to like 2,000 degrees, so I resealed it using that. Shouldn't have any more issues. I took some more flue tape and resealed up the elbow, the 45-degree elbow. There's little cracks in there. I took some of the 4-inch piping and slipped it over the 3-inch to create a sort of DIY double wall insulated pipe. And we'll do a little update in the morning to show you what I did outside. It's not pretty, but it's functional. So right now, this is the trial and error period where we're trying different things. And of course, we're gonna have mistakes and have to make improvements. Oh, hi, bud. You hungry? Oh, get you some food. Good morning, guys. Another beautiful day, sun's out, a little bit windy. It's probably in the mid-30s right now. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I don't have much time on this SD card, so we'll just do it quickly. What I ended up doing outside with the stovepipe and the flue is I dug down about 12 inches. I buried a nice straight piece of tamarack and used a hose clamp and some baling wire to attach the vertical flue pipe to the pole to stabilize it. Just kind of bushcraft styled, and I'd say it's somewhat temporary, but I'm kind of, you know, changing it as we go. So, you know, I really didn't want to do a true 90. I was trying to go for the 45, but just based on the placement of the stove on the hearth, on the stone hearth, it's not quite a 90, but it's the best we could do, honestly. And I did kind of leave it all mocked up and easy to disassemble so we can easily clean it out. I'm still apprehensive about siliconing the sheet metal to seal up that hole, just because it gives me flexibility to move it and continue adjusting it as we go. Oh, shit. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I just woke up to full-on snow. It's crazy. Good thing I restacked all the firewood and covered it up yesterday. I did notice there was gonna be some flurries in the forecast, but I guess I wasn't expecting to wake up to a winter wonderland. It's beautiful, and winter is officially here. And I know we keep saying that because all the frost and the ice would keep melting off in the morning and just turn into a muddy mess up here, but it's here. You need to eat your food. Do you want to go outside? You just got to eat your food. You need energy. You go way too hard and then you burn yourself out. Andrea's off tomorrow from work, so she'll be headed home, and she's gonna love this. I just hope that we can clear the roads and she can get up here safely. She does have the truck. It's got 4-wheel drive. It's got new tires on it, so we'll be good there. Our neighbor attached a snowplow to his ATV along with a winch, and he should be bringing that up this week or this weekend. Hopefully it doesn't snow too much. I just got a nice cozy fire going. It's already heating up in here. It feels really good. so thankful that I was able to get the stove installed. Even though we were down to the wire, it's officially in. I got the flue figured out, and I've been learning it for the last 4 days. So just like any stove and understanding the draft, you kind of have to figure it out and understand how it behaves, especially in a smaller space like this. Our biggest concern is keeping the smoke out. So as long as the windows are open and we don't continuously open the door, it stays pretty good in here. It stays pretty clean. Oh my God, come on. What is that? Come on, let's go. Stay here. Hey, stay here. Oh, good boy. Oh, he's been holding in all day. Good boy. Holy shit. Look at this. Oh, Guapo. You ready to see your mommy? You excited to see your mommy? Oh, you shake. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Right. Yeah, there we go. That's what I've been waiting for. Alright, so I'm gonna turn down the airflow a little bit, dampen it up. Whew, it's getting hot in here with the stove. Currently cooking some potatoes. Andrea's on her way home, told her I'd have some food ready for her. And it feels so good to be able to just cook on the wood stove and save our propane. Thanksgiving's tomorrow, and since we don't have any family up here, it's just gonna be me, Andrea, and Guapo. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. I think we were talking about deep fried mushroom po' boys. Maybe some deep fried cauliflower. We really haven't decided yet, but it's always a good dish to do. All right. Kind of see through the screen. Beautiful. The sun came out today, and we got a little bit of sun on the solar panel, charged it up a bit. So just throw my boot right there, open up the draft, get some airflow in here, especially when I'm adding wood, just to like push the smoke out, because all the wind comes in from the south side, comes right through here, and everything's working pretty well. Check it out. Come on. Oh, let's go. So before we lose too much light, I'm gonna hike down to the gate and get it opened up for Andrea. Potatoes should be done. They're just kind of off to the side sizzling. So yeah, I haven't even walked down here yet. This is crazy. Look at this shit. Guapo. Yeah, Guapo loves the snow. He's been getting a little depressed being all cooped up in the trailer, but as soon as I let him out, he's just a free pup. You can see like the little hoof marks. Can't hide in the snow. You can see there are little deer tracks. Oh shit, yeah, look at this. Got a big track right there. That looks like probably either a moose or an elk. It's crazy. It feels like literally only a few weeks ago we were surrounded by oranges and yellows, and I knew it was going to be fleeting, so I'm glad I got the content that I did. Oh, but it's crazy. It is crazy. Completely different environment, completely different vibe. It's so cool. So many tracks. It's like if you don't have a game cam, you literally have no idea what type of wildlife is coming in and out of your property. Oh, I should have brought my gloves. What was I thinking? The neighbor came through here and plowed with his new side-by-side. Very nice of him. So Tim, if you're watching this, man, thank you, dude. Thank you big time. Just takes a little bit of pressure off of living up here. Biggest concern was, you know, running out of fresh drinking water, or having the water we do have, having it freeze, and then being stuck here and not being able to go in town and get more water or supplies. It's one of the big concerns. Oh, he's a good boy. Go.
Babe,
He did it.
Oh my God, it was like starting to slip at first
When you stopped.
when I was like coming up, it started moving to the side, so I slowed down, and then I was like crawling up, and I thought I was gonna freaking.
You did good up the driveway. I expected the tires to slip, but it just plowed. As long as you don't punch it.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Nice and easy.
I was making sure.
Fried halibut is so good.
Oh, I forgot one last thing.
Oh.